And now it is 8:08, and we will reconvene our special meeting.
Okay, the item that we're on is the one on vacancy seat one.
Yes.
So if we can go in order, I guess the first person's name is Shayla Riley, right? Okay. Shayla R. Who's the second person?
I don't know what those names are.
Yeah. Well, so city manager, I thought you all had a list of all the names. The order is
Fred Hilton. Okay. Okay. Fred H. Okay.
You got them?
Glenn Anderson. Glenn A. Okay.
Maurice Campbell.
Maurice C. Okay. That's okay. That's we're discussing them publicly. Sam B.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
And then the people that have come up.
That's five people.
Not quite. It's the people that came.
Oh, Lisa Rice.
Lisa Rice,
Lisa Rice. Lisa R.
And then
Mr. Burke,
and then the gentleman also.
Joseph Burke.
Cochran.
Joseph Burke,
Joseph Burke.
Josephrane.
Joseph Cochran.
No,
No, Joseph Burke.
Joseph Burke,
Joseph Burke.
Richard.
Oh, hold on. Richard Cochran.
Yeah.
Richard C. Okay. And Joseph Burke. Okay.
Debbie Durant's.
Joseph B. Debbie
Rowell,
R. The planning board. Okay, Debbie R. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people. Shayla Riley, Shayla R. Fred H. Glenn A. Maurice C. Sam B. Lisa R. Richard C. Joseph B. And can you read my writing? Debbie R.
R.
And Debbie R. Yes, Debbie R. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people. Okay. So I almost say raise your hand for So let's see here. I know this is all serious, guys. I understand that. All right. Let's start with Shayla R. I'm gonna start being a brain.
can I ask a question before you start?
I'm just trying to get
Okay.
what
Go
I
ahead.
think, and then I'll
What's your
just read it
question?
out, and then we'll
Okay.
try to go through that. So I'm gonna say Jared, Shayla R. I'm gonna say McCutcheon's. I'm sorry.
What's the question?
My question was, we're not going to consider any qualifications.
The only qualifications y'all have in y'all's charter, man, is that they live in the city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's listen, guys, I'm not,
That's it.
I am not going to, this is not employment. This is
Right.
not an employee. This is who you guys feel that line up with what you think.
correct.
It is not someone applying for a city manager job. It's helpful that they have experience, but what is experience, right?
I was speaking of residency.
Yes, sir. That's they cannot be on this list unless they live in the city limits proper. Period.
Or
Okay.
the district position.
Well, right now we'll get to that.
Yeah. So
We'll get to that. Right now we are dealing with anybody that lives in the city, okay, and then we'll go from there.
Correct.
Let's go through this process. I'm sorry, Commissioner. Go ahead.
My apologies. So as there are, I would like a name added to the list.
Okay.
Okay. Who also lives in the district, and that name is Sandra. It's the first name, and the last name is Wright.
Sandra W.
Wright.
Right.
W
with
with
the W. Okay.
Correct.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people. So there are 10 people. We just added Sandra W. Okay. All right. So I got two check marks for Shayla. Okay. What about Fred? Any check marks for Fred? Okay. Glenn A. Glenn A.
Okay, so
So-
what you're saying, you're just calling out
all I'm
names.
gonna do, I'm just trying to get to a short list, and then we can go to all the other particulars once we get there. All these folks are qualified because they live in the city limits, and there's 10 people. And right now, I'm marking off Fred H. I'm marking off Glenn A. Maurice C.
Speak in the mic louder, please.
Maurice C. I'm marking Maurice C off. Sam B. I'm marking Sam B off. Lisa R. I'm marking Lisa R off. Richard C. 1. Okay, so we got Jim on that. Okay. Joseph B. Joseph B. Joseph B. Debbie R. Oh, okay.
I had to think what her names were.
Okay, and Joseph B.
Joseph B.
Okay. Okay, so I got you. Debbie R. Debbie R. Okay. Sandra W. Sandra Wright. Okay, Sandra Wright, Jared. Okay. So here's my tally. We can mark off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. Now we're down to 5 people. Okay. Here's who we're down to: Shayla R., Joseph B., Debbie R., and Sandra W. Okay. All right. Now, so they all live.
I'm sorry, can you say that again for clarity?
Richard C is on here. Yep, he's on here. Shayla R., Richard C., Joseph B., Debbie R., and Sandra W. Right.
Mhm.
Right. Okay. These are the people that are left now. Okay. So let's see here. We got Shayla R has got 2. And Joseph B has got 2. Okay. We can go between Joseph B and Shayla R because they got 2.
Yeah.
2 all. What do y'all, so
It ain't gonna change.
I'm just gonna do it.
Okay, and do both of those individuals live in the district?
Well, let's get to can we get agreement on these are 2 people that y'all would like to see that makes it to this round because they live in the city.
I will say, so because there's not an agreement, I would like to know, as this was a point of conversation,
Mm-hmm.
who of the 5 live in the district? Do we
Okay.
know that
Well,
information?
we don't,
Just so,
but if we want to do that, we can start over. Okay.
so
Now,
that it's of the 5.
of the 5. Okay. All right.
Which
Okay.
five?
Shayla R. Does she live in the district? I don't know.
Okay.
Richard C., Joseph B., Debbie R., and Sandra W. I do not know they live in the district.
Okay.
So
And I know what the city attorney said, and definitely that's part of this. That's a leg of the stool. I'm just trying to get us down to,
Understood.
I know
you know,
Mr. Cochran is in the district. Miss Rowell is in the district. Now Lisa didn't make the cut.
Lisa didn't
She
make
would
the
have. She
cut.
didn't make the cut. That was my fault. I got to do what I was voting. But Mr. Burke lives in the district.
Mr. Burke lives in. Oh, no.
I do not know about
Let's go
Shayla.
back. You said that. You think that, or do you know? You know.
I know Mr. Burke does,
Oh, okay. So
and Rick does,
Debbie does.
and Debbie does.
As does Sandra.
Debbie R. does.
Yes.
Can I believe what I'm hearing from the crowd? Sandra W.
Yes.
Okay. And Richard C. You said lives in
Yes.
the district.
Yeah, she live on the same side as Mr. King.
Okay. All
You
right.
knew that's where they
So-
drew the line.
So,
He shot me down.
but the only person that had Joseph B. was the only one that had 2, and Shayla R. had 2. Joseph B. lives in the district. Shayla R. I don't know if she lives in the district or not. So, and if that's going to be, because remember what the city attorney said, and I'm not trying to. She can restate what she said, okay? But what she said that she would have to go get an opinion on the district issue,
He said she would have
right?
to if we wanted
And
her
so,
If we wanted to.
so I don't know what you do. Do you appoint who you want to appoint, and then have her go and get the opinion, and then once the opinion comes back, y'all deliberate and say we're going to follow it because it's your. I think it's the Attorney General's opinion, right? Yeah. So you get the Attorney General's opinion, and then you decide if you want to use it or not.
As a point of clarification,
Yeah.
or more information. That is what was said. The city attorney also cited information, or not detailed information, from other cities. So my question is, I know you mentioned Lakeland, Winter Haven. Have those cities, or from your research, also had commission appointments of people who did not live in the district?
So there have been points in times from the research that I found that different boards have appointed from outside of a district-based seat. That's not to say whether or not that's not me speaking on whether or not that's right or that's wrong, but that's just for information.
Yeah. So I see two people. I see Shayla R. Richard C. that's got the most support here. And so,
Joseph B.
what's that?
It's Joseph B.
Oh, I'm sorry, Joseph B. I said Richard C. I'm sorry, my apologies. Let me correct what I just said. I meant Joseph B.
Since Shayla's here, can we ask her if she lives in the district?
Shayla, the woman know what your address is. 425. Wait, hold on, what's the question?
Do you live in the district?
They asked the district. What's the district? What's the registration? Who cares?
Okay, so
Let's-
hold on.
let's
So
say- let's
this
say
this
We-
should not be handled amongst the audience.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. And
So
and
what
let's
we
talk-
can call her up
I
or
agree.
something like
I
that.
agree
But to
100%.
have everybody come in tonight.
Let's talk about this. Okay. We already know that you got to live in the city, right? They both. We already know that they both have to live in the city. They both live in the city. Now it's coming to the point where now do they live in the district? And is that critical? We don't know that yet because the attorney said that if you go down that road, she's going to go get you. She has to be directed to go get an opinion. That's what I heard. Now, I think that you can appoint who you want to appoint, okay? And then you decide on if you want to, if it's got to be somebody in district. This is temporary. This is an appointment. It's not an election,
Correct.
okay? And so,
That's the difference.
and this makes case law. This is what will happen here, okay? It is very apparent that if someone doesn't like what you do, it will end up in court. It's just how it is, okay? I'm sure all these other cities have experienced this. So you got two. You could do whatever you want to do now. We know we got two people that you guys can focus on right now. Let's talk about the two people and see what your thoughts are, and then we can go into the details. But right now, that way we can forget about all this, all the other folks, and focus on two people. That's what I think. You know, I think we're down to two people.
Yeah, well, I've expressed my thoughts.
Yeah.
I've expressed my thoughts, and one of the two people did express an interest in holding this office because they took advantage of the opportunity to put their name in the hat to campaign to run. They've showed up to meetings.
Commissioner, you need to speak in the mic, please.
They've expressed interest by running, as well as prior to running. They showed up to meetings. They participated in this democratic process by voicing their opinion and being consistent and showing up. And so Shayla Riley has done that. She's a young candidate, open, willing to learn, grow, and develop, as also a lifelong resident here in Fort Meade. And so, you know.
Okay. Do you want to say
I feel
something?
like she's a good candidate.
I echo the same thoughts.
Okay. All right. Mayor, you want to say something?
I chose Joey Burke because he does live in the district.
Okay.
He too don't always show up, but he does watch YouTube and follow this process. And then from time to time, he has been vocal on Facebook. But that's where I stand.
Commissioner Watts?
Well, I too, Mr. Burke is from the district. I know he's involved behind the scenes a lot, but and I think he understands the process he's working with.
Okay. And you know, everybody can count here. Okay. See where we're at again?
Yeah, I see
You
what
see,
we're at.
you see what's going to happen on December 9th if we don't deal with this tonight.
Mhm.
There, all those items you
So
haven't
it
seen
may
them
be
yet.
prudent that we go ahead and get the
Hey,
Opinion.
opinion of the.
well, the opinion's going to
attorney.
take. That opinion doesn't come by
Yeah,
December 9th,
overnight.
guys.
It don't come
That
overnight.
December, that opinion might come next year.
It
Okay.
might.
Everybody's on vacation. All right. It's December, and you know maybe y'all have someone there the first year, second year. I don't know, but we got to do something here because there's too many things right now for now and the end of the year because that's going to take some time. Okay, you don't have that time. I'm sure we can get the attorney to get on it right now, and she will, but that is going to take time. Okay.
And the numbers
Now,
don't
if you
lie.
say wait on it, well, guess what? This
You'll
this
be
is
gone.
this is
We'll
this
still
is
be waiting.
this there's no reason to do it. Okay. Now, you know, and we don't know what the opinion might be because it's change administrations, you don't know how the AG opinion will come out, and then again, it's only advisory on you guys. It's not mandatory. And so,
I know.
all right, so
So be it that we're at this impasse again. The next step is to a continuation, a tabling. What's the next step, Attorney Smith?
I think Mr. Brown was trying to urge towards making a decision now before we get to the 12/9 meeting, and we are unable to move city business forward because motions are not being seconded or they're not being passed because they're split 2-2. So at this point, legally, you could continue to enter into discussions until you came to a resolve tonight. If you're just unable to come to a resolve, then of course, a motion can be made so that it can be heard at the next meeting. With that being said, you guys would need to tell us how you intend to do this. If this is going to be more formal in a process that was outlined, and if so, what does that look like? Was the application going to include what changes are going to be there? Each of you have expressed some different things about that, so you need to agree on that. So there'll be more time and discussion on that. So the time that it takes on that may very well be the same amount of time it takes you to go ahead and choose someone tonight if you thought you were able to labor through it and come to some resolve. But the choice is yours as a commission as a whole.
Okay.
hey, can I say something?
Yes.
Okay, so listen, it's just me talking here. We put one person in there for the first year. The second year, we put the other person in there. Just,
I appreciate you trying to
just thought
come
I'd
to
ask.
a resolve. I
Just thought I'd
appreciate
ask.
that.
And you do it now, and we wait on the opinion. We get the opinion back, and then we make a decision based on the opinion. I don't think I don't see why we couldn't do that.
So
Because the charter don't say that.
I don't know what you're saying.
So I think we would run into some potential legal challenges if the commission appointed someone and they were sworn in and that was contingent on them serving out a set term. I think the charter says that they'll fulfill the remaining time that's left in the commission seat that created the vacancy. So I probably wouldn't suggest you do that.
So we can't do it. Okay, but
But I appreciate
I understand.
you trying to come up with a way
See, I
to-
know what's going to happen next week, guys. You see what I'm saying? I already know what's going to happen next week.
Well, we're going to be here. Me and Commissioner Williams. The
Yeah.
mayor going to be on his way out.
Well,
And so, just trying to find some continuity.
And with that being said, appointing someone in the district will alleviate the even possibility of having to pursue a legal position. So,
But as you've made clear, the charter does not restrict, correct?
So if you were to go down to
I
the
know you're
section of
saying
the
as a
charter, the
whole, right?
13B,
Mhm.
it does not specifically say the language that it must be from within the district after the appointment language is there. So, just for reading purposes, no, it does not say that after it, but it does say that in other areas in the charter,
Okay.
just when it creates the districts.
Understood. And I also just want to be clear, I live in the district. Okay. So when there was conversation about feeling like you have representation or speaking to the residents and they want someone from the district, I too live in Commissioner Scow's district. And so that is not a concern to me. That statement is not for the entire. What we do need to do is to be able to continue to conduct the business of the city.
yeah. Well,
I guess we'll come back on the
yeah.
line.
So it appears that we will not reach a decision tonight. So, City Attorney, we could put this on the agenda for the next meeting.
Okay. So do we want to put a motion on the floor for it?
Continue.
I mean, you could postpone it.
Okay. We'll entertain a motion to postpone.
So moved.
So we have a motion to postpone. Do we have a second? Second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, like sign.
Aye.
So motion carries. Will be postponed to the next meeting. Thank you guys for staying throughout that whole process. It won't always be easy, but at least we have a process that we are following. The next meeting will be held December 9th. Our regular commission meetings starting at 6 p.m. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
We have a motion to adjourn. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
And opposed, like sign. Consider yourself dismissed. Have a good night.
Did you guys come up with? What process did you guys?
There was no process.
Table the whole thing.